Okay, Tank Life, this is day 18 of treating Anakin, the sick axolotl, who we believe to have a bacterial infection. We're not for sure, but if you've been following from part 1, you will see all the changes his skin has been through. This is where we're at now, still white patches all over him. But as I said before, they were red like blood, like open sores, so this is an improvement. And the problem that we are having with Anakin is getting him to eat. So the purpose of today, we're going to put him in the isolation tank with some black worms and see if he will eat those that our breeder gave us. And our breeder gave us a bunch of other medicines that we're going to start trying one every other day just to see what goes on. As I said before, we got him to eat like once. I think that was on day 12, but I'm very doubtful through. But he has been showing us different. The only reason why I'm doubtful is because of his not eating. As you see, those are 2 pellets. But what has been going on, if I leave 2 of the pellets in there overnight, when I get up in the morning, sometimes 1 of them are gone. The other day, 2 of them were gone, so I'm hoping that maybe he's eating. But what I'm going to do first is we're going to get Amarillo, the Super GFP, out of her feeding tank and get her into some clean water and let y'all get it. So I don't know if you can see it very close on this video, but yeah, that white dot dead in the middle of Amarillo's head is its brain. This axolotl is so cool because it is totally see-through. And we don't know if she's eating for sure. We're trying different things. Our breeder is going through some hardships, so we're praying that this baby makes it. This is the coolest one that we were planning on, so it's already a heartbreak because this axolotl is about 4 to 5 months old, and we were praying it was going to be a lot bigger when we got it, but it's not bigger and it's not even moved on the tablets. As I said, my breeder went through some hardships, and she told us honestly that it wasn't neglected. Kind of surprised that it's still alive at the size that it is, but we tried to feed it some black worms yesterday, and I'm not sure whether she ate them or not. There was a lot still left over. Today I put brine shrimp in there, but they're not the live ones, which they should be. And it looked like she was trying to eat some of it, but as you see, there's a lot left over. So what I'm about to do now is get her back into some clean water and let y'all get some looks at how cool Amarillo is. And then tomorrow I'm going to try bloodworms. And I'm basically going to rotate for the next week between those and see if anything's happening. But the cool thing is I can tell that Amarillo ate something because that black dot at the back is poop inside of Amarillo's system. So as long as I keep seeing poop go through and out, I know that it's eating. But yeah, I want to put them into their tubs now. Like I said, I keep trying to get some good footage of Amarillo because, as I say, he's about see-through, which is something kind of rare for the axolotls. But what it is he's a super GFP. Might as well almost say he glows in the daylight. But yeah, okay, so Anakin, as you can see now, he's in his isolation tub. You see the white spots on him, which is what I believe to be a bacterial infection that has been bothering him. You can see his ribs, which he's never been that skinny with us, so that is purposeful right now. Now our breeder has given us a bunch of medicine to try. Unfortunately, she didn't write any names on these, so yeah, she wrote what they were for and how to use them, but she didn't write the names. So what we're going to be doing the next few days is taking one day and trying each one of these medicines. I know this one is for bacterial infections. This one is just in case any parasites. This is the one that's for cuts and wounds. What we're about to try now is these black worms that she gave us. And y'all, this is the most disgusting smell I have smelled since I have started this journey with axolotls. It's even worse than fish tank water that hasn't been changed out in a long time. I really cannot explain the way this shit smells. It almost smells like sewage, but we're gonna try to feed them some live worms, and I really hate putting my fingers in this, but I have to hurry up because this smell is sickening. So I'm gonna take some worms out of there, put it in there with him, and leave it in there for about 2 to 3 hours. Then I'm gonna get them into some clean water, or clean water with treatment. All right, here goes this nasty shit. Oh, you know I gotta love this damn axolotl because this is so nasty. Yeah. She said hopefully if anything he'll get attracted to those because they're alive. I doubt it, but we're gonna leave them in there for a while. God, I would be so happy if he just snapped on them right now and just swallowed them all up. Be a major step forward, y'all. So we'll have to can't really tell if he ate some or not, because they're spread it out. I'll be able to tell later when I look back at the video. But we're gonna go ahead and get him out of his feeding tray and into his regular tray and get some antibiotics in there. And let him rest for the rest of the night, but it does look like he might have ate some of them. I'm praying to God he did. Then as I said, tomorrow I'm going to try some blood worms. See how it goes. Let's get him up out of here. Hate to see my mans like this. Get a good close up real quick so y'all can see the fungus that's still on them a little bit. The discoloration. As I said, for the rest of the night, he's going to be getting treated with the API, bacterial, and fungus. Then tomorrow, I'll probably just treat him for parasites because I don't want to mix the bacteria stuff up too close together. And of course, another tea bath real soon. Like I said, if I could just get him to eat, I would feel a lot better. As you can see, some of the black worms made it still into there. I'm pretty sure that won't be too big of a problem. All right, let's put him to bed for the night. All right, Tank Life, this is day 19. And we're about to start with some of the treatments that our breeder gave to us. She gave us a couple of different medicines, which I showed on the last video. Here goes Anakin, day 19. As you can see, he's still not eating. Still has the white patches on his back. And as I said, those are not fungus patches. Those are scars. If you watch the other videos, you'll see where there were big red scars. Like, I think maybe my Planko might have been attacking him. But he also has some fungoid spots on him. As you can see, those white spots right there. And we cannot get him to eat. So, as we said, this is day 19. We also had a problem with Anakin. He had some fungus on his gills. I mean, not Anakin, but brain. As you can see, his gills are healing up nicely. There's no more white fungus on them. We're about to change his water right now so that you can see him better. And then we'll get on this, putting Anakin into his bacterial infection bath. So let's get this taken care of. He's ready to eat. That's why he's looking like that, but I'll feed him after I get him changed. Come on, my man. Glad you don't fight me that much no more. Alright, fresh new water, buddy. Of course, my water has been treated. And I usually sit their water out overnight. As I said before, if you followed the video, you know that what I do is change out their water like this. Then I clean out the old tub and set that water out for the next day change out. You can see maybe still has a little bit of white fungus on his gills, but not that much. But as I said, this water's already been treated with my prime as always. And I will be putting some other bacterial infection in his water. I'll probably get a shot of that. And as I said, she didn't give me a name of the medicine. She just wrote instructions on the bag. I'll be calling her back later to get some of these names so I can post it on the video. This is the medicine for bacterial infection. And I also have some API that I am still using, but I'm going to try this stuff. She said this should work A1 and that this is what most breeders use to treat the baby axolotls when they see bacterial infections. So I'm going to put 1 teaspoon in my water and I'm going to get it dissolved and stirred up real good. Alright, I'm going to come back to it when I'm done with this and show you. Alright, y'all, there we got the water all made up. We're about to get him in there. That was just 1 teaspoon. I hope it's not too strong, but she knows what size tub I had in there. I told her what size tub I had, and she told me how much to put in there. So let's go ahead and get Anakin into this water. And of course, I'm doing this at night because what I'm going to do is leave them overnight. By the time I wake up, it should be a little bit under 12 hours. And I'm going to put him back in the spot with his air stone in there. And I'm not going to put any food in there tonight. I don't know how that will mess with that medicine anyways. And then I'll try to feed him when I change his water in the daytime. Alright, let me get him put back in the spot and I'll give you another video just to show you how he's doing in this spot. And of course, as always, I need to get some video of my other 2 baby girls. Y'all know Brain loves me. He's always so attentive. But do not forget about Amarillo. Gonna try to get a video later on. We was watching her under the blue light, and it was the neatest thing because her whole body lights up yellow, and as you see, that spot on her head is actually her brain, and when we light it up, it's in the shape of a heart. That is like the coolest thing ever in the world. All right, but let's get Anakin back into his spot. All right, Tank Life, so we got them both back in their spots. In their isolation tanks. He's ready to be fed. And as you see, that's him in that bath. I really don't think he likes it too much. But this is what I was told to do. I am not an axolotologist, so I put exactly 1 teaspoon of that in there, mixed it up real good. She said just to leave them in there for 12 hours. Take them out for 12 hours, and I got to call her to see if she wants me to put them back in there again and how many times. But for now, that's it. And we will see y'all tomorrow, day 20, see how he's doing. There we have it. All right, Tank Life, we back with day 20. And that is Anakin, of course. Y'all already know that. So he's been in his bacterial bath for some time now, for I think about 14 hours. It was supposed to be 12, but I overslept. So let's get him out of this And see what he looks like in some fresh, clean water. It's already been treated with prime, and I keep saying that because that is very important to treat your water with prime. All right, let's get him out of this. Last night was a good sign because I seen him try to eat. He didn't eat. But I haven't even seen him try in so long that I was getting scared. He just looked at the food. And I don't know, as I said before, those on his back are not fungoid patches, but they were scars. But for the overall point, I see not a big difference. But right now, as we speak, I'm trying to contact her to see how many times I should do this treatment. If I can't get in contact with her, then I won't do it again the next week. But I'll continue with the other treatments. All right, let's get some more water changes done. But day 20 and he's still alive. What's up, Tank Life? All right, so day 21. We woke up and the girls all have white spots on them, kind of like what he does now. So today we're pulling everybody out of the tanks. Everybody's getting tea baths. Of course, it was time for their tea baths again. But I'm putting the 2 females into tea baths. We're doing the I forget what they call it, but basically for my tea baths, I did it where I put the tea bags in the hot water and got them real strong and then poured them in the water. So we're doing everything correct and we're treating everybody today. And as for the females, I'm going to go to their tank in a minute, show you them. But just wanted to show you the start of it. Alright, and the first person, as always, we're going to switch out is Anakin. Show y'all how he's been doing. Alright, as I said, I'm probably going to leave them in here for 4 to 6 hours. And then I'm going to put him in a smaller tub and give him some blood worms. This is day 21 and he still hasn't eaten, but he has been trying to eat. He just spits it out, so that gives me a little hope. Alright, let's get Brain into his salt bath. His tea bath. Gonna do salt baths for everybody that's not sick tomorrow. So I know Brain is doing good with his little fat butt. All he does is eat. Eat till he can't eat no more. Okay, y'all, so what we about to do now is get the 2 ladies out of their tank and into a tea bath. So you can see we got another clutch of eggs. It's like no matter what we do, we can't stop these snails from laying eggs. But there goes Ashoka right there and Sativa. And we about to grab both of them now and put them into their tea bath, and then we'll come back. And what we're about to do is do a 90% water change out. I'm going to clean this whole tank because this tank seems to be where all my axolotls are getting the infection. Well, these 2 just got the bacterial infection. So I'm going to basically do a water change. I'm going to clean everything that's in there, put it back together, and then check my water. But everybody's getting treated. I was going to start doing treating one of them every weekend anyways. But right now we're going to start off by treating everybody. So let's go ahead and get them out of their tanks. Okay, y'all, so we got the 2 ladies in the tea bath. You got Sativa right here, who you can barely see because the tea is so dark. And then we have Ashoka. You can see a little bit more, but I don't know if you can see those white patches all around her face. And she has them the most. You'll see it more when I take her out. But on the side of her body, so you can see right there, there's little white dots. Those are the start of a bacterial infection. So I'm not waiting anymore with my axolotls. They were started right now. I pulled the houses out already. So I'm going to clean those down. I'm going to vacuum the floor and clean everything that I can in there just to make sure. Clean out all my filters. Of course, I'm going to clean one filter. I'm going to leave the other filter the way it is so that they don't get sick when I put them back in. But I probably won't put them back in till tomorrow. I'll probably set my water up. Yeah, as you see, I seen that when we pulled it out, I had 2 baby guppies. I'm doing a 90% water change, but I'm going to leave the guppies and the snails in overnight. And then I'll put them 2 back in tomorrow. Alright, Tank Life, we're on day 22. I already took Anakin out of his salt bath. Out of his tea bath. I'm getting ready to try to feed him some bloodworms, but we're about to take Brain out of his water next. Crap. And then after that, we're going to take the 2 ladies out of their tea bath and put them back into their tank until tomorrow, because I'm still going to treat them with the API before I switch out their tanks. Alright, let's go on and get them out of this water real quick. As you see, Brain's water gets dirty real quick. I just changed it out yesterday. Takes a lot of poops and he eats a lot. As y'all can see, he's doing perfectly fine. Looks like it's, nope, there's no more white stuff on his gills. Alright, Tank Life, so we got the ladies back off into their tank. Didn't see too much change after their tea bath, but I have their hides out of the tank because I'm going to scrub those down real good. And tomorrow I'm going to pull them back out and put them into another, well, tomorrow we're probably going to treat them with the parasite ointment that our breeder gave to us. And I'm going to clean out their tank one more time, and on the next video we're going to start paying attention to how to cool off the temperatures, because that might have something to do with it. And I'm still treating with the API, even though we were told that the API does not work, so it was basically a waste of money. But I'm still going to finish using out that bottle just to see how it works. But they're both health-wise doing real good. They're both eating. They just have a little discoloration on their mouth and on their sides. So we're just going to keep treating them and try to make sure they don't get too sick. I don't know if you can see right there on her side, she had a little white spot. And that is what we're trying to make sure does not grow or get any worse. And on her mouth, as you just seen. But alright, Tank Life, we're going to cut this update here. And I'll see y'all on part 4 of treating axolotls at home.